The Geek here. Saw a couple movies, wanted to give my opinions. Really, I just want you to go see these movies if you haven't seen them. And this is also if you have not seen The Avengers, because The Avengers is better than both these movies, but still I want you to go see these movies because they are fun. So, yes. Basically, the first movie I saw, also, this is spoiler heavy, so stop now. If you don't want any spoilers, just stop. Stop watching. Watch another episode of The Nerd and the Geek. I hear that Nerd Kid's doing something really cool on his show. So, you watch that. Unless you want movies spoiled by me. The Geek. Anyway. So, Prometheus stars Charlize Theron, Michael Fassbender, Guy Pearce. And I am sorry if I butcher your name. You are a good actress, and I apologize, but Noomi Rapace, I'm not really sure how to say your name. But yes, so, sorry. Basically, this movie is about a group of archaeologists get the funding from the Weyland Company to go to another planet because they find a star map through several different cultures. Basically, it is all these different cultures, you find the same image. It's a giant pointing to the stars and everybody bowing down to them. And basically they find where this place is actually located, and then they go there. And everything is not as it seems. I want you to go see the movie. I don't want to spoil the whole movie. So, I'm not going to say too much about the plot. What I liked about this movie, I guess my favorite part, which would probably be everybody's favorite part, Michael Fassbender, cool guy. He's Magneto in X-Men First Class. He's also in Inglourious Basterds, but cool dude playing a Weyland robot named David. You would remember the Weyland robots from the Alien series. So David, I don't know, it's just cool, I guess. I like the whole, just the lack of emotion, and Michael Fassbender just really plays the heck out of this role, and I really did enjoy watching him. I mean, they just had it down to the details, man. I mean, even his fingertips had the little Weyland logo on it. I guess the other thing that really stuck out to me was how real this movie looked. Ridley Scott's known for a couple things. One, not really using any music. He doesn't use music to build tension, or he uses that to basically build tension. So you're not using the music as an escape. It makes you feel like you're there. The other thing that he also is big on is making it look real. So he didn't use you know, with a sci-fi movie, you would use lots and lots of digital effects. He tried not to. He tried to find real places. He built sets. So that was nice. It had a very real effect to it. Really, here's your spoiler, okay? So if you don't want it spoiled, just stop. The only thing I did not like is I didn't like that it really didn't tell us where aliens come from. We kind of have an idea. We know that they're a biological disease. And yes, I'm aware that, like, the facehugger needs to wrap around a human, and that's how we get the normal alien. But where'd the egg come from? We still don't know that. And I imagine Ridley Scott will make another movie. I guess I also didn't really like that this movie also kind of threw out the continuity AVP kind of had. And I understand that AVP was them just selling a franchise, and then the writers doing the best they could to integrate. But, I mean, you had something that was working. I don't know, whatever. It's Ridley Scott, so I can't really get that mad at it. So, mind-blowing special effects, that's all I can say. If you're into sci-fi movies, and this movie also, like, I was thinking it was going to be really, really gory. Not really that gory. That was what was nice about this movie. The other thing that was nice was just how much anxiety you get while watching it, because you know something's going to happen, you just don't know when exactly it's going to happen. So that was pretty cool. It's a neat world, and it's neat how sci-fi it all feels, then all of a sudden, just like Alien, it just goes into a horror movie. So if you want to just watch a, I don't know, just a pretty movie, it's one of the prettiest movies I've seen in a long time. So I totally suggest it. Go see it in 3D. I've seen it once. I plan on seeing it again in 3D, because I think 3D is gimmicky, but whatever. So yes, my seal of approval. Okay, the other movie that I saw was Snow White and the Huntsman. This stars Kay Stu, Kristen Stewart as Snow White, Chris Hemsworth as the Huntsman, Charlize Theron as Ravenna, and Sam Claflin as William. He's the prince, Snow White's prince, sort of. So this movie is just basically a retelling of the fairy tale, kind of with a more like, you know, girl power, BA kind of spin on everything. Very similar to what Tim Burton tried to do with Alice in Wonderland. I'm gonna also say, this wasn't my favorite movie, but I didn't hate it. Yeah. I mean, I didn't really hate it. There's not a whole lot to say about it. I suggest that you also go see this movie, because this movie is fun. That's basically all I'm going to really say about it. And also some really, really neat digital effects. Basically, I don't want to really ruin too much of this movie, because that's really all this movie has. Basically it's a fun way of getting all those characters in there, and they have nice nice backstories, basically. So I don't really want to steal too much. I mean, if you've seen Snow White, you already kind of halfway get the whole idea of the film in the first place. But some really, really neat digital effects. The, probably actually the coolest old to young transition I've ever seen in a movie. This was, Charlize Theron basically grabs onto this girl and sucks the youth out of her, and instead of doing like 75 to like 40, they did like 40 to 30, and you didn't even realize that she had gotten younger until like it had already finished. You're like, oh my gosh, wow, that's awesome. I really think Charlize Theron kind of basically stole the show. She's definitely the best reason to watch this. She's creepy and evil and awesome, and you know, she's doing what she's good at. And definitely some cool digital effects where she's like turning into ravens and then hitting the ground and being like being tar, and then coming out of the tar, and you know, being all craziness with regenerating and stuff like that. So that's cool. Chris Hemsworth was basically, I don't know, we got to see a new character. I mean, he was kind of Thor-esque, but not really. So it's good. I'm happy that I can see some more depth with him. It's not like he's got the Captain Kirk's dad, Thor, and the Huntsman. There's 3 completely different people. So I'm happy that he hasn't hit a wall where he's playing the same character over and over. Unlike Kristen Stewart, who is kind of like stuck in Twilight mode. And I really think that she kind of pulled this movie down, which is sad, because this movie would have been so much better if she would have just like, I don't know, got out of Twilight mode. But I still think that this movie is worth a watch, even though she's not exactly the best part. The other cool thing would be Ian McShane from, he played Blackbeard in Pirates of the Caribbean. He plays one of the dwarves, and same with Nick Frost. The dwarves are all tall people, who they have now made short people. And which is also pretty cool with the whole, like, this movie's got pretty cool digital effects. So yeah, I don't know, that was kind of fun, just seeing the, I guess I didn't expect the dwarves to be anybody famous, but just seeing some famous faces. So that was pretty cool. The only thing I didn't like about this movie, one, Kay Stewart's acting, and the other one would be this movie's kind of long and not a lot of action. It's just kind of, it's very Lord of the Rings-esque, where it's just kind of like a lot of talking. So yeah, but still, it's worth a watch. Go see both these movies if you don't have anything to do. And if you've seen Avengers, because also, go give Avengers money. So yeah. Anyway, those are 2 quick reviews. Just kind of did those off the cuff. If you have any questions, send them to me. Write a comment. I don't care. I would love to hear from you. I'd love to argue with you about this movie. Something, I don't know. Give me some sort of response. Also, watch the nerd stuff. That's the other thing. Yeah. Support both of us. Anyway, I hope that you're having a wonderful day, and I will make more videos soon, and yeah.